Today I'm going to be looking at my spring cleanup week find. Found this in the garbage. It is a Lawn Chief riding lawnmower. Looks to be in pretty good condition. You know, overall the front tire's a little low. But I mean, deck's there, the belts are on. Nothing looks like it's missing from the engine. You know, it all looks pretty good. And so far I ended up pulling that battery out, and I put a different one in. Battery, probably can't read the date, but 2008, so yeah, it was due. It's got a new battery on. We're gonna see if we can get this thing going. So for my initial findings of looking at this thing, notice the key switch has like a string tied to it, and put it inside the key switch there, and it just doesn't even fit at all. But you can hear it click, but then when you go to turn it, it doesn't do nothing. It's like, I'm thinking the switch might be bad. So we're going to pull the wires off the key switch, see if maybe we could figure something out here. Oh, maybe that's a gauge. We'll try that now. Nope, still nothing. Yeah, well, I think we're gonna have to take a look at that key switch from the backside. Alright, so we're gonna take this key switch out. That's just a rubber boot. It comes off like that. Then you got this nut here, and what you do is you just spin that nut out, and then the key switch will fall back into the backside of the dash, which then will back there. So So now we just got to pull that out to the bottom. And there it is. Easy as that. So now I got to go get a test light or a multimeter, whatever I can find. Start testing these and see if I got my power and my ground and all that good fun stuff. Getting the multimeter and testing out that key switch, I decided I would maybe just pull one off one of these spare mowers I got and see if that will allow it to start. So now we're going to take this sucker off. Hopefully I can get that to not roll. There we go. Give that a shot, see what happens. Get this hooked up, which might be a little tough. We're doing one-handed, but actually, just looking at this, I just noticed. I don't know if you can see that. The terminal right there has some corrosion in it. It's that green stuff. Might have to scrub that out later. Let's just get this put in. Key switch from that other mower put on, and it's installed, all ready to go. And so now we're gonna see if we get this thing to turn over. Put the clutch down. I don't know if that has to be in the operator's seat or not. Oh, look at that. Sounds like I might have a weak battery, but that whole thing works. Now we just have to worry about probably carburetor That might need to be cleaned. Fresh battery. I think the sucker will run. Then we can cut some grass because it's getting a little long. Got a different battery back here. Hopefully that one has more juice than the last one. Just got done putting some gas in here. But before I try to start it, I'm just going to take a look at the air cleaner. A lot of times on these older mowers that you end up like finding for free or just haven't been touched in years, they end up having a lot of crap in the intake. And so it's always a good thing to check with that. Actually, it's really darn clean. Ooh, yeah, super clean. No grass or nothing. Huh? It's worth a shot. So I guess now, look at this thing. Try to turn it over and see what happens, huh? Really little though, because I made for a big guy like me. Sure. I need a choke. Oh, look at that. You can see that. But it is dripping gas right now. Might have a stuck float, needle, seat. But we'll just try to start it anyway, see if it actually runs or not. Big negative. Not quite what we want, but better than nothing. We're going to have to address that carb leak that is not leaking anymore. But nonetheless, wouldn't hurt to check it out because I don't know if this is going to start anymore. Okay, maybe we should just let these dry out a little bit. I got a grass to mow. Yeah, she looks a little bit dirty. I wonder. So, on these older carbs, this right here, that's your adjustment screw for your main jet. And you turn it in for to richen it. You pull it out. No, you turn it in to make it lean. You turn it out to richen it. And I'm just gonna see. Oh, that sucker don't move at all. I have to get a pair of pliers on it. One thing I like to do, just pull it out. Alright, the gas coming out is nice and clean. That way you can see if if your needle was plugged and your float bowl, your fuel bowl wouldn't fill up with fuel at all, and you pull that, nothing to be coming out. That's how you know it's not getting any fuel. Obviously, we know it is getting some fuel because it ran, but if it wasn't running, that'd be one thing to check. And then you can do that. Let's say you had some bad fuel in your line, or in your tank or whatever. Crack that open and let it drain out until it starts coming out clean, and then put it in. That way, you know you're getting clean fuel into your fuel bowl for your carburetor. But that is just really, really tight. We'll give that a shot. Maybe we'll try to go start it and see if that, maybe I'll tighten it up. So I just turned it out. Let's see here, how much further did I turn it out? So I turned it out about 3/4 of a turn. We're gonna give that a try.